Human dinosaurs! Yes, this is Lopho, and today we're back for a new dinosaur game reviewing time with Meteorite Meteor, which is the game's dev. So say hello. Wait, hold up. Right, there we go.
Ooh.
Say hey now.
Hello.
Yeah. So
How's it going?
mind introducing the viewers to our new game?
Yeah. So Vale is a 3D third-person adventure game, which answers the question we all asked when we were children, which is, what would it be like if you had your own dinosaur? I remember when I was a kid, I definitely wished that I had my own dinosaur, and this game kind of answers that question. The idea is you command your own dinosaur, Apollo, who is a friendly Allosaurus that doesn't eat meat. Well, he's pescatarian. Same difference. And the idea is you play a young girl whose tribe has disappeared, and you two need to work together to try and find her family.
Ah, interesting. So, well, first of all, let's take a look at your website, shall we?
Yeah, sure.
If we go over here, so which is this, so the link will be put up in the description once the video goes out, and
Yeah.
it will be called. It is Kaya's Vale. So yes,
Yeah.
you might want to like go through like
Yeah. So the itch page is essentially the landing point for the game because Steam has a fee for putting your games on Steam, and if we're going to put our game on Steam, we really just want to have the confirmed, like, put it on there for money. And this build is just something for free for people to try. And plus, it's because of the bugs that are currently present in it. We felt like it would just be good to put it on for free. So on the site, you can see all the controls for the game.
Yep.
As well as mouse and keyboard. So it's definitely a lot more comfortable on controller because we took it to other events and we wanted to make sure that fans could play it. So like kids usually play on mouse and play on controller, and they all seem to like it. So we spent a lot of time putting that one on. So the let's put it this way: the mouse controls might be a little bit funky. And the carrots are kind of like an in-house joke about how Apollo really likes carrots, in the same way that how certain animals like bite on bark.
Ah, yeah.
Apollo does it with carrots.
Oh.
And if you continue to scroll down, you have the credits. So a lot of people have been working really hard to make this game a thing. So you've got like programmers, designers, audio people, the artists themselves. We have two really hard-working artists that have made the game what it can be. A lot of animation was required, and then of course we have our voice actor Annie. Apologize if you hear any noise in the background.
No,
so for context for the viewers, our program is actually going to be moving in with us as in like 5 seconds. So that's going to be a bit fun. But yeah, so it's just like things like the credits of the game and just kind of just promoting the game, and like the promo materials all done by our artist Kim.
I see. So if you don't mind, which one of these people are you?
So I'm the top left. So I am the level designer, team lead. So I do give you the entire list of what I do. So I do level design, production, business dev, so biz dev, which basically means I run the business. So I control all the money and all the licensing and all the agreements, all those lovely things which people don't really tend to think about when they're doing stuff like that. I also run the social media, so you may have noticed that we've been quite shitposty on social media. That's all me.
We did.
Because I really enjoy social media. Maybe a little bit too much. And today's been an interesting day just because there's been stuff going on with our government, which has made things a little bit funky. Our prime minister of our country has decided to step down. But we won't get too political right now.
Yeah. What does that? Oh, just curious. What does that have to do with this situation? Did this make the game developing much harder, or?
Well, lockdown. So there was a lot of controversy regarding the lockdown. So, because I'm from the UK, essentially what happened was the Prime Minister decided to have a party when everyone was locked down so they couldn't go see their families and stuff like that. That made it really hard for us because none of us could be in the same same place to make the game. So a lot of what you're seeing is, so we're a fully remote team. So the only people that are in the same building most of the time are me and Kimmy because she's my partner and we live together. But there's not very, 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 very rarely are we in the same place at the same time. But yeah, so we've been memeing about how we got out the fine china to watch his statement where he backed down, which was all of our dinosaur mugs that we have.
Yes, of course, the dinosaur mugs gotta be the fine china.
Yeah, get out. Exactly, get the fine china out. And just kind of like, there's been a couple of more dinosaur discoveries today, so we're debating if we want to like maybe do something for them, like put them in the game, or you know, get some drawings done of them, and just kind of interacting with the dinosaur community at large because we've seemed to have gotten a really big influx of people, which is awesome. Yeah. So we're kind of just having fun and going along for the ride.
I think the most like what is so entertaining about this is like recently, if you've heard about the game The Isle, once it came out, like a bunch of YouTubers and other like influencers did videos on it, and everyone seemed to like it. But if you actually stop playing the game, it is really, really boring. And the thing is, because the game is the way the game was doing was so popular, so many other games that were joining in the game, in like making dinosaur games, all decided to go to that walking simulator road, which I personally find extremely boring. It's actually my least favorite genre of games. And, well, so, because all of these new games are always that, I'm pretty bored when it comes to new releases. So, like, new releases that are like these, which is like a puzzle game, right?
Yeah. So the idea is that you have to use Apollo and Kaya together. Otherwise, the game is completable. So you have to work together as a team.
So, yes. So, like, a puzzle game. Like, that's not something that I heard in a long time. About a dinosaur, like, 3D, like, puzzle game. I really haven't heard about that. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't remember any game that, like, had, like, made in the recent years that had, like, a dinosaurs with puzzle elements inside of them. If you guys know what it is, then feel free to tell me. But I don't think I've heard
None in 3D.
Yeah,
none in 3D. Yeah. So, like, you bring up an excellent point with the Isle and that kind of game. So, I'm not the only massive dinosaur nerd on my team. Our 3D character artist Ben knows more about dinosaurs than me, and if you've seen social media and that really cool post that we did on Twitter with the trail cam of the raptors, that's all done by him. He plays games like the Isle, and when we were doing our market research, which basically means we look at all the games that are on the market right now, and we help use that to inform the game we're trying to make. We're like, well, this kind of game hasn't really been made before. In terms of the only other game that really did this was The Last Guardian, but that had a $4 million budget, took 10 years to come out, and it was made by a Sony studio. And in terms of dinosaurs, there's not really any other dinosaur game that's come out that's even close to what we're doing. I mean, like, when you think about the wholesome games genre, there's Amber Isles and Paleo Pines. There's a really cool point-and-click adventure game that's come out. I can't remember its name, but it's really good. So we were just like, well, let's give it a shot. Huh?
Does it have dinosaurs? The game that you were trying to say?
Yeah. It's like his name begins with Z. Hold on, let me see if I can remember it. It's a point and click. Zid and Zanu. It's about like a yellow point and click adventure game with a dinosaur in it.
Oh.
But yeah, so like we've been kind of just working on all the games.
Let's join in. So this is the social media guys. So if you guys want, follow them. They have some amazing posts there. So yes, and now let's get into the game, shall we?
Yeah, go for it.
Right. So the start game.
Cool.
Ooh!
So.
Wait, hold up. Wait, I'm using like the wrong settings. Right. There we go.
There we go. Right. So let me see how the audio is.
I'm actually not hearing like the voice. Is it like natural for now?
There should be a voice.
You have large teeth and
Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm hearing it now.
Okay, yeah. So the audio is unfortunately quite quiet, so we'll add that one to the list of bugs. So for context, Kara's just come home to her village of the Lunarians, which is the tribe she is from, destroyed.
Oh no!
And she's found an injured Apollo, who's not feeling too well. So in order to help him feel better, she needs to find 3 herbs. And then it should drop you into the game now. So you've got your standard movement controls of WASD to move around.
Oh, I see.
And you can use just your stuff to look around. So if you left click, that uses slash, which helps you break stuff. You can use E to pick up stuff, or mount or dismount Apollo. Spacebar is jump, and you can also double jump. So if you press space twice, perfect. And those are the main things for there. So you see where it says press B, press E instead. And then you bring it back over. And then you bring it back over to Apollo. Yeah, so that's where one of the controls would have been really important on PC.
Do I have to, like,
on a controller.
drop it? Wait,
he just ate it. So we did have an animation for him actually eating that object, but annoyingly, we had an error come in where essentially it looked like it was making Apollo disfigure. So like he was like turning inside himself essentially. So we decided not to put it in. So another cool feature is if you press R.
Oh, what's that?
That activates something called the Spirit Sense, which helps you find the herbs
so these
or
are
items
the
of
clues
interest.
and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So think of it like the detective mode in Batman.
That's another one. Just need one more for this healing mix to work.
Yeah, he used to have he had an animation where he'd nibble at the you have to bring it up to his face. There we go.
Yeah.
He'd nibble at it and then just make a little groan. But yeah, that animation did not go as planned.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. We have no idea what happened with it, and we're still investigating what ended up actually happening with that. But it's kind of just one of those things that game dev is full of problems, and you kind of get used to it after a while.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I was always like I was like modding Minecraft and stuff until like a couple of months ago, and I know the feeling because if you fix one thing, something else breaks. And even if everything's working all right, you know that something else is not working, but you don't know what. Oh, he's up.
There we go. Okay, let's move on to the second part of your tutorial.
Oh, can I ride this?
So, you can ride him. So, the commands on your keyboard will teach you, or will tell you how to command the command Apollo. So if you press T, he will stay in this position. Okay. So the little diamond indicates where he'll actually go. So if you look in a direction and press Q, so let's say look at the floor and press Q, like in the distance. Cool. Look at the floor.
Wait, maybe it's because I need to like unstop him. There we go. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Perfect. So if you press F, he might follow you. Let's see if that works.
F.
Hey, that worked. Okay.
Nice.
And then if you look at so with your diamond, if you look at someone and press C, he'll charge at something. So another important feature, if you get him to come back to you, if you stand in front of his snout, if you make him stop, there you go, and press E in front of his snout. Get a little bit closer. Come on, you can do it. Closer. There you go. Give him a little, and if you hold down E, you give him a little stroke.
So cute.
So you can in fact pet the dinosaur.
Yo, that's amazing! A dinosaur puzzle game where you can pet the dinosaur. That's all I wanted. Yeah. So now,
and then if you walk up to him and just press E. There you go. And then if you hold shift, you can run around with him.
Oh yeah, just like a small, like something that I would like to see is like if you would have have you heard about the game Ark Survival Evolved?
Yes.
Yes, if you had if move, follow, stop, it would be great if you had these commands the same, because people riding dinosaurs, they'll think of Ark, and it would be a bit confusing to them if the controls are a bit different. If there's a particular reason that controls need to be different, it would be great. I mean, I can understand that, but if it's no, is there no particular reason? It would be actually kind of cool if the controls are mostly the same. Which I actually think it is. So dismount and mount is E, strike is left key and stuff, left mouse and stuff.
Okay, we can give that a shot. I don't see why not. Like I said, we've been paying a lot of attention to the controller version more, just because it's kind of like we're targeting younger audiences as well, and younger audiences don't tend to play on PC.
This is where the people come.
So we wanted to focus when we went to events and stuff to make sure they felt good on controller. So you've now reached something called the Whisperer's Shrine. So in Kaya's world, there are people called Dinosaur Whisperers. And essentially these are people that have a really close affinity for not only the world around them, but for dinosaurs. So anyone, in theory, can tame a dinosaur, but to be a Dinosaur Whisperer, your partner has to be connected with you on a complete other level. So think of it sort of like Hiccup and Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, yes. So, is the Allosaurus already her friend, or are we going to bond with him now?
You would bond with him throughout the adventure. So the demo you're currently playing is like a proof of concept of what the game can be. And like the gameplay is all there. It just needs a little bit of polish. But yeah, so this shrine is dedicated to the people who first started taming dinosaurs. Oh. No, it's okay. So these are some of the original.
Oh wow, that's all. This all is so cute. Look at that. Press
try pressing
RS.
I don't know how this is
click?
going to be. If you walk up to it and press E, see if that works. R.
E Q.
R.
Q? Doesn't seem to work.
Okay. Basically, that would give you a little bit. Okay, so we need to see if that. Oh, let me know that down. Basically, it would tell you that every morning the dinosaurs and their humans would go together to feed in the morning together, because in this world, dinosaurs and humans are treated as one and the same.
Oh, yeah.
So no one is higher than the other. They're basically just friends.
Ah, that's nice.
And you know, they should be seen as equals and not one or the other. It's better than the other. Okay, the arms broke apparently on the stream. It's fine. There's a little bit of jank apparently, but
it worked.
Well, what do you press? What do you press?
R and S at the same time.
R and S. R and S.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it was RS, I was like wondering what it was, and I was like, right swipe? What do you mean? But maybe the game meant it literal and just R and S.
Yeah. Okay.
It was the answer.
I did. Yeah. I guess that worked.
Well, I can already see it's gonna be an amazing puzzle game thinking outside the box like that.
Give me just 1 second.
Sure.
Okay. So the puzzle is in the main chamber, which is behind you.
R. Let me.
R and S. Oh. Okay, jump out of those rocks. Jump out of those rocks.
Oh. There we go.
And then do it on that rock. Yeah, try that. RS.
Oh, it's just. Oh.
Okay. I guess
This one
it's not
doesn't
gonna
work.
Okay. Well. Game dev. Woo! Okay, so go into the main chamber, which is just behind you there.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I kind of wanted to see.
But that one essentially talks to you. Wait, turn around. Oh yeah, that one talks to you about how in the morning the humans go to get fish for the dinosaurs, essentially, because they live on a mostly vegetarian.
I have to be on the dinosaur.
God, there you go. Ah, that's another bug to put on the list. Right, give it a second. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Oh yes, okay, didn't break. There we go. So in this chamber, you need to figure out how to get the. So there are some things behind that really cool painting of the two dinosaurs and the first Dinosaur Whisperer.
Yeah.
You need to figure out how to get to the top to get the egg. So it may have, if you press
What
Spirit
egg?
Sense, it might give you a
Is that
good
like an
idea
egg?
of what you need to do. If you press R, some bits of importance might show up. Okay, that isn't meant to happen. Ugh! Okay, that just talks about one of the Whisperers.
Oh, okay. So is that statue like some sort of important part?
That statue, no. The statue of the Parasaur, yes.
They must have been able to connect to our
Oh, that's weird.
Maybe now that I've done it, now let me try doing R again. Because I feel something tells me that that's gonna actually work. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. So what do you think you have to do with that with Apollo?
This
I think
statue
I
looks
have to
like one of the
place it
dinosaurs in the
on
mural.
this.
I can't
Yeah, but you're a small human. You can't possibly do that.
Let's have this guy put.
Do you remember the commands?
Wait. No, actually. I'm awful at remembering command. Right,
Press C.
oh yeah, it was C, right?
Oh, yeah, so you press C to make him charge the object. So look at the object and press C. Look at the bottom of the object. So look at the pillar in the middle. There you go, perfect.
Oh, there we
Hey,
go.
you did it. So now you've just opened up the
climb up the ledges coming
Don't get too close, you might break it. Don't get. Okay.
So there
That's
is...
fine. You didn't break. Oh, it did break. Shit.
No, it's still there.
Okay. Did you? So the pillars. So like you know the things that just came out of the wall.
What things?
Okay, you missed it. Okay.
Oh yeah, there's something
So-
like a brachiosaur or something was like appearing there. Was
Yeah.
that something
So
that I
yeah,
could like climb up?
that's what. So because you walked onto the pillar again, it broke the puzzle.
Oh. Oh, it broke. Oh, what do I do now?
Yeah. You might have to restart the game.
Oh, God.
Let's give it a test. So let's give this a test. So if you jump on Apollo's back.
Yep.
So if you make him stand on the other pillar, the other like little prop there, so that will bring that up, okay? So you want to stay as close to him as possible because he's a bit of a whiner. So if you jump off his back with space.
Like this?
Okay, perfect. So you want to get a little bit away from him. But stay like on that side of the statue on your left. So keep him there, perfect. So try jumping on that little that raised surface.
Wait, what? Can I jump?
Okay.
How? If I
Okay, yeah, the thing's broken, you would need to restart.
Oh, I see. So I must have like walked on these pedestals, right?
Yeah, so because
Oh,
you touched because you got too close to the parasol statue, it's registering. So for context, there's a tag system, right? And Kaya is tagged as Kaya, and Apollo is tagged as Apollo. Because you touched the statue, it must have registered Kaya as Apollo in the tags, which means that now Kaya is acting as Apollo, which now means that Apollo is Kaya and Kaya is Apollo.
Oh.
So you're going to need to restart.
Oh God! All right.
Oh, that's annoying. Okay, I'll note that one down. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that's all that's all the entire fun about this early access kind of stuff. Some bugs are meant to happen.
Yes, so you're going to have to start through this again. So do you remember what you need to do? Find the three
Yes.
flowers, give them to one at a time?
Yep.
Okay,
So another
just give me
question that I
two.
have. If I
Yeah,
go
yeah.
up to Apollo, like a question mark seems to appear. Like, can I talk
Yeah,
to
that-
him?
Technically speaking, you can, but it's not a mechanic.
Oh.
Kaya just kind of feels that what Apollo's trying to say.
Oh, I see.
So you know, like in Pokemon, right? Where like Ash for some reason understands what Pikachu's saying and all it says is Pikachu.
Yeah.
Same principle.
Ah.
But when the question mark comes up above his head, that means that you're in distance to pet him.
Oh.
So yeah, just give me 2 seconds while I quickly greet our programmer.
Yeah. Sure. Go ahead.
While you're grabbing this, two
Yes,
ticks.
I'll quickly go to grab the
Must find
herbs.
the healing herbs for Apollo. All right, that's one flower down. Now to find the other two.
Right, you go in there. So guys, how are you guys enjoying the live stream? I hope you guys are enjoying this because, well, I'm enjoying this. It's like the
One
graphics
more
are so
for this
cute.
healing mix to work.
So let's go ahead and drop that into him. There we go. So where was the last herb? Where is it?
Found them all.
There we go.
Let's see if the big guy will eat it.
I wonder what that is over here. Some tiger leather. Some stones. Wait, I wonder what happens if I go out of that gate. Huh. Went through that one before. What about that one? Right. Hey, Apollo, how's it going? Right. On top. Oh, God, okay. Let's see what's actually over there. Oh, okay, I'm just stuck. I see. I see. Okay, there's an invisible wall. Okay. I was wondering what that was. Okay then, guys. Let's move on to the other level. Right. What? There we go. Okay, I was wondering. Okay.
Look, Apollo. It's the Whisperer's Corner. This is where the people come to receive blessings from our Whisperers.
All right. Okay, so let's see if this. Right, don't step onto the statue, Lopho. Don't do that. Okay. Let's just go there.
This statue looks like one of the dinosaurs in the mural. I can't move it.
What about C? Okay, Allosaurus, go. Push it. Wait, not like this. You can't push the dinosaur to the direction that you're. Apollo, no. Right. Stop. Right. Follow me. I think it was Q. Right, there you go. Follow me over here. And then go push. There we go.
Look, Apollo. I think I can climb up the ledges coming out of the wall.
Okay, the stone touched the statue. Right, like this. Oh, wait, what? Did that work? I think it did, okay. How am I supposed to... There we go. Right. Double jump. Yes. Wait, where's the other ledge? Oh, it disappeared. Okay. Right. Apollo, you need to go a bit.
There we go. Right, seems you're doing the puzzle pretty well.
Yes, I kind of figured it out. Oh wait, the thing is
Okay,
that Apollo
so-
like, moves.
So what you can do, so if you jump on his back again, right, and place him in position. So just move backwards. There you go. Perfect. If you press space, you can actually jump off him. Perfect. And that will keep him in that position.
Oh, I see.
So there's two ways of getting off him. It's by doing that, or you can literally just press space. So think of it like in like a western when they're galloping on the horse and they like jump off
Ah, yes.
to catch somebody.
I think
Yeah,
this
perfect.
kind of
So
function
now-
is gonna be pretty neat because it actually gives you a bit of height, so you can like reach other
Yeah.
places.
Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, I forget. So that's a cool thing. So his head has a collider to help him.
Yeah.
Don't drift too far away from him because he is quite needy.
Oh.
There you go, perfect.
Oh,
Push
okay.
press up. There you go. So you do have a ledge grab. Oh, drifted too far away.
Oh no!
That's fine. You can call him back over to you. It's fine.
Okay, let's see. Right, let's have you
Perfect.
stand over here. There we go.
There you go. So now it's back out, and then you can do exactly what you just did then.
So I need to
what
go
you
up
can
over
you can
there,
get
right?
you can get all the way up. Yeah, you can get all the way up just through one way. Perfect. Nice.
Now-
Then yep.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
almost.
There we go.
Almost. There you go. Right. Then you can just walk into the egg. There you go.
The egg,
Oh,
Apollo.
So I'm actually gonna give your viewers a little spoiler about what's in that egg.
Yeah.
So, For those who aren't following on Twitter, we actually showed a 3D paint over of the Tyrannosaurus that's in our game. Her name is Guardian, and she is essentially seen as the goddess of the land in which Kai lives in. So she's sort of seen as the protector of all life in the world. In her, well, to her, what the world is to her, because she doesn't really know the world beyond where she lives. In this game, there is a character called Sage Malachi that was from Kai's tribe. And that egg actually belongs to Guardian.
Oh.
And inside that egg is an albino Tyrannosaurian chick.
Oh.
And halfway through the game, the egg hatches. And let's say, because Guardian is an animal, she doesn't understand that you saved the egg. All she knows is you have her child. So that will become a tension point where the player has to be aware of the fact that Guardian is essentially hunting them to get their baby back. But
why
again,
are we actually saving the egg? Like, why are we like removing it from here?
So, unfortunately, because a lot of dialogue had to get cut because, I'll put it the professional way, recording issues. There is an explanation where essentially this is actually a sacrifice. So they're going to this person's going to sacrifice the egg.
What?
In order to appease.
Isn't this like mentioned like a sacred place, and you're sacrificing
yes,
essentially
exactly.
the goddess's baby?
So
what?
Sage Malachi. So, okay, I'll give you some story points in the game that are going to be explored. So Sage Malachi has found a way to control dinosaurs. And not in the way. So if you're thinking How to Train Your Dragon 2, right, where the villain is able to control dragons.
Sorta.
Think of it. Yeah. So like in a similar pattern with that. So with Kai and Apollo, there isn't any force connection. They're almost in a spiritual sense. But Sage Malachi has found a way to control them, and that is why the village got destroyed. And the reason, so this is the sad bit of the story. Halfway through the game, Kai finds out that Apollo was one of the dinosaurs that Sage Malachi controlled, and he was one of the dinosaurs that attacked the village and took her family. So the player and as the character, you have to wrestle with the fact that, Apollo maybe did hurt some members of your family, because they've been kidnapped, they've not been killed, because there's no signs of that. But, it wasn't his fault, because he was being controlled. So he had no idea what he was doing. The only person that snapped him out of it was, coincidentally, Kai's father. So, as the player and as the character, you need to wrestle with the fact that, Apollo did bad things, but because he couldn't control himself, and that, he had no control over his actions, does that make him a bad dinosaur? It's the same kind of principle when you think, bad dogs have bad owners.
Yes.
So the idea is that, Apollo isn't a bad dinosaur. I mean, he lets you pet him, he likes eating fish, he's a very friendly dinosaur. In fact, he's a bit of a coward. He completely hates confrontation. I have no idea what you just did. Uh-oh. I think you're stuck. Hold on, it's fine. Just walk out. Yeah, just walk out, you can do it.
There we go. I was wondering what the mural was.
Okay, so that mural talks about how that the past of controlling dinosaurs and using them as slaves was over when the first dinosaur whisperer befriended the first two dinosaurs to become tamed.
Oh. And
then the one behind him, behind Kaya right now, so that one there talks about how the Lunarian tribe, which is the one that Kai comes from, does tend to treat dinosaurs better than people. Because dinosaurs are seen as sacred creatures in the same way that certain tribes have like elephants and cows, and how they treat them as sacred. The Lunaria tribe treats dinosaurs as sacred creatures, so with respect. They don't hunt them, they're pescatarian. They befriend the dinosaurs, and it's the bit of like, you scratch our back, we'll scratch yours. You help us find food, you help us fish, you help us build our things, and in return you'll have safety and food.
Oh, that's nice.
And
there was a
yes,
sort of mutual respect between humans and dinosaurs, like in
Exactly.
in this game, just like in my stream. I'm
Yeah,
usually
there
the
you
one
go.
that's getting beat over by my subscribers. Well, just kidding.
it's
You guys
kind of-
are awesome.
it's kind of like
what do I
that.
do
Yeah,
now?
exactly.
Now that I got the egg.
So you have the egg. So now you can leave the leave the shrine. So if you back out through the exit, and then the best way to phrase it is follow the blue orbs on your left.
Right. I wish it was a bit more, given out, because I don't really know.
Yeah, I think
Without the explanation, I would have not been able to figure out. Like, I don't know why I need to grab the egg, and I don't know why I'm not moving.
This is one of those examples where that cut dialogue would have really helped.
Yeah, but even if it wasn't a cut dialogue, maybe a simple explanation of get the egg, follow the orbs, simple like that would be a bit more useful.
Yeah. Okay, so now you are in something called the Memory Dwelling. So all dinosaur whisperers have to go through this
really
cave.
quick.
There you go. Yeah, I have no idea why that did that, so that's another thing I have
I
to
wasn't
list.
impressing anything.
It's all good. I think so there's a system that's in place that sort of automates the text. So I imagine that might be what's causing the issue. So maybe it's going too quickly. So yeah, so in this cave, it's where all the whisperers have to go through to connect with all their ancestors. So while you could say that Avatar: The Last Airbender and how they handled the Avatar.
I haven't watched that.
It's a little bit of an inspiration, but it's not one-to-one. So Kaya's not a reincarnation of other dinosaur whisperers, but she's more okay. So you want to go to the door first, and Kaya should say something.
What's that?
Give that a try.
There's a ledge I can jump over.
There you go, perfect. Yeah, perfect. You're doing it already. See, so you were going the right way. So if you press R again, some cool stuff happens. So
What?
press R.
It can't push the door?
No. You have to go a long way around. But if you press R, everything starts lighting up in the dark.
Yes.
There you go. So all of the cave paintings around you will start bright shining up, like there. So the idea is that this is connected to the spirits of the whisperers all before you.
Yeah.
Whoa. What just happened there? Okay. So if you return to where you were going, you're in pet range. You're in pet range. You want to go pet your boy? You want to pet your friend?
No, I was wondering. My text is like this.
Yeah. I think. So you know how I was talking about that system, how it's automated.
Yes.
I think it's not
Broken.
turned itself off. Yeah. Yep. I'm sure it'll fix itself though.
I'm not
But
so
yeah,
sure
you're
what
going the
these
right way.
paintings mean, but I think I can just cross over here. No, I can't.
Uh-oh. You can't. The game's broken again. Cool. So I have an idea.
Oh, really?
So if you press so if you go back to Apollo and get on his back. Right. Okay. So if you walk over there. Okay. So if you jump off him and double jump. Essentially, try double jumping over it. So there's invisible barriers. Yeah, jump on his head. Perfect. Okay. So. Uh-oh.
I'm floating. I think it's an.
There you go. Okay,
it's
try that.
You meet against the wall.
Yeah. Okay. Try Okay. Counter idea. Press E.
Triangle.
So try and get him back. E. Triangle. Yeah. Press E on him. So if you walk over to the wall, on your right. Okay. So try pressing the same. So just try what you just did, but try jumping towards the little ledge that has the mushrooms on it. Okay. Right.
Well, the puzzle game has turned into
okay.
an actual puzzle game.
Yeah, the puzzle is the game broke. Okay.
That doesn't work.
Let me just think for a second.
Is there a code for you to get past this level or something? Because I don't know.
No.
Do I have to really start 2 levels over? How many levels are there right now?
There's 4. So this one only goes a little bit longer. The length of the levels is pretty much the same as what you just did in the temple.
Oh no, I want to see. All right, you know what? I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
You'll do it again. The best. Okay, so when you're in the. Okay, I think I'm just trying to think of what would have caused that bug. Just give me a second to think.
Yeah, sure.
So you probably...
Write them down. Write them down.
Yeah. Okay, so when you walk up to that door, walk up to it without being on Apollo's back.
Oh, okay. So without
So,
being Apollo,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, so without being on Apollo's back, walk straight up to the door. So the first thing you do, walk to the door, and then that should disable the collider. I think in the next... So I'm gonna update the build tonight, I think, and tonight or tomorrow.
I think the
And
biggest
we're gonna
problem here
remove
is that the fact,
All
like,
the invisible walls.
yeah, it's not the walls. I think it's because of the problems where, as I said earlier, the game said that Apollo is Apollo and Kaya is Kaya, and I think when you ride on it, or like if you like touch something earlier than Apollo, the game mistakes it for the other.
So you might need to create a new tag system in that case to make it a little bit
I
easier
think that's the best one.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I'll talk about that with our program and see what we can do regarding that. Okay. So this is basically everybody a live bug test of the game. This is actually really useful though, because if this is recorded, which means we can literally see in live time
it's
what
all
you're
recorded.
doing.
Feel free to use my footage as much as you want.
Yeah, so we'll literally just go over this in our team and be like, okay, well, how did you do something? So I think
I tend to play like these kind of games a bit weirdly. Like I tend to like, think sort of outside the box. So
yeah, so I've got a funny story for you, viewers, actually.
That's another one.
So there's an event in London called WASD, or WASD.
yeah.
And we showcased the game there.
Oh.
For 3 days, and there was this. There was this kid. I need to make sure. Like this kid in a Knuckles hat.
Yeah.
Quite literally just the head of Knuckles. That was it, and it's like the spikes and everything. And the first person to play a game, he spent an hour breaking it. And then at the industry drinks we had, there was a gathering of people where actually this kid in a Knuckles hat had been going around and breaking people's games.
Oh, like
yeah, he was just going around and he was breaking people's games. That's all he did. And it was like a shark going through the booth spaces, trying to find games to break.
Oh.
And we, as a bunch of devs, we said it. So if you get your game broken by the Knuckles kid, which is what we ended up calling him, it was called being knuckled. And then if you survive being knuckled by the Knuckles kid, and in fact he can't find any bugs in your game or he can't break it, it means you're Knuckles proof. And basically, while he was breaking our game, my co-director at the time was taking notes and feeding them to our team on a laptop live. And we made like 4 builds throughout that entire thing. And we prayed that the last time he played it, which was the last day, that he didn't break it, and he found a way to break it again. So for some reason he found out how to triple jump, which is not a feature in the game. So he basically found out a bunch of mechanics that we just didn't know about.
Well,
and he found out how to springboard, which means he knew how to get out of maps. And we had no idea how he was doing. We had no idea what he'd done.
Oh yeah. Also, a small thing that I realized. If you jump out of the dino at this point with E, you will sort of. Oh, now it works. Okay.
Okay. Is it because you are moving when you're pressing E? Okay, that must be. We might have to do a static position.
Oh no!
Did you?
I didn't do anything this time!
Oh.
Now I became Apollo again!
Okay. If you would like, I can stream the game off my end, and you could watch me play it to see if that's the issue.
Sure, go.
Okay, let's give that a try.
Because I'm on a PC, and yours is like meant to be on a controller.
Yeah, it could be. It's one of those things where like, so people watching it is really important. So this is one of the things that just happens in game dev where the way I phrase it is, if you think something's going to go wrong, it is going to go wrong, and not only that, it's going to happen when it's least convenient, like now. So we need to actually. I'm just going down the tag system. Okay.
Well, I'm actually genuinely confused. Like I made sure not to touch the statue in any way.
Yeah, I don't get how that happened either, because that shouldn't have happened. That shouldn't have happened at all. So that's kind of confused me. I'm not gonna lie.
Also, what I realized is when Apollo stands on these kind of things, that his feet actually go inside the thing. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, sorry about that. Didn't expect that to happen. Come on, controller.
Oh, well, while you prepare the game for my viewers, could you explain me what what species there are in the game? Just curious.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Oh yeah, I was like wondering what kind of species of the dinosaurs are gonna be in the game because.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So there are 3 dinosaurs in the demo right now. Well, 2 dinosaurs and a flying reptile. You have Apollo the Allosaurus, you have some Parasaurolophoses, and then you have Quetzalcoatlus.
Oh, I want to see that Quetzal.
I'll make sure to show you the Quetzals. I just need to find that bloody controller. Because he's disappeared. I don't know where he's gone. How rude of him. There it is. He's there the entire time, I'm just blind. That's so annoying. I don't know, you did nothing different. In fact, you did everything right and it still broke. It's such a game dev moment. Oh well, it could be worse. It could be worse. It could be worse. Yeah, so I imagine maybe it has something to do with the fact that,
God, I'm stuck in a bush.
You're stuck in a bush?
I can't get out. I got myself stuck in a bush!
How did you get yourself stuck in a bush? How?
I was just trying to get up to that Quetzal and I got stuck in this bush and I can't move!
Oh,
how did this happen?
Okay, this would be one of those things where, yeah, I do think we need to clean up the
This is, I think, just like a hitbox on these bushes and stuff.
Yeah. I think that's
floating,
probably what we're gonna do.
it's just like an arc where I get stuck between 2 tame dinosaurs. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I told you we're kind of close. We're kind of close to that kind of. You know, we're doing everything other devs do as well, with their games. Kaisvale new 2 Kaisvale. Yeah, just a second and I'll share my screen. Frustrating.
You know what you definitely need to put in right now? Like the most important thing is like going to the options and like choosing what level you can go to. So if I were to like go to level 3, I could just immediately skip over the level 1 and 2.
Yeah. So funnily enough, this is one of those things where game dev is hard moment. So what actually happens is there's an audio system in the game called Wise. And what happens is we've tried doing that and all the audio in the game completely bugs out.
What?
So you're gonna be yeah, I know, right? So what ends up happening is you'll hear dialogue from a completely different level in the game. And we have no idea why that happens. When we're just like, well, what do we do? So we just kind of go, okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have to do without a sound system. So what we're probably just gonna do is we might try and see if we can get that working. If we can get that working, that'll be the first update we do outside of the tag system. So we'll do. So I'll just think about it. So level select. Try focusing on getting that control working and then go from there.
I think
also, hello.
Another
Aline.
one of the sort of stuff that I would like to see is like, you know, like how does the sound game level system work?
The sound game system?
Yeah, in the sound system in this game. How does that work?
Okay, as in like, is it too loud?
No, it's too quiet actually.
Oh, it's too quiet.
Yeah, I can barely hear the dialogue when we're like talking.
Yeah, that's another one of the examples where like the system we're using is quite finicky. So when we get further funding, we're actually just going to completely redesign it. It's one of those things where we were running out of time because for the competition that we were doing.
Yeah.
So we had to make some cuts, or we ran out of money to pay people essentially. And while for a lot of people that was fine, it comes down to the point where our voice actress for Kaya is Australian. So we're fighting against time zones and the software to get the game the way we want it. So there's a reason why indie dev is quite hard, and you see a lot of jank in the beginning, and that's just because making games is challenging. There you go. That carrot going the way again. Why is it always the carrots?
Yeah.
There we go.
I was like wondering what carrots.
Oh, your stream's behind me, I think. Okay. There's a little bit of delay, I think. There you go. Perfect, a good boy. Okay.
I don't know what I did, but where's the other plant? Wait, hold up. Why does it not appear?
How many plants have you found?
2. Oh, there it is.
There he is. Okay, so we'll play along with each other. So if you're playing as well, that's perfect.
Yeah, if it crashes, if mine crashes, I'll go to look yours.
Yeah, go for it, man. It's all good. I'm just gonna pet Apollo in the meantime. Good boy.
So I was like, I know because some people earlier in the chat was asking me whether there was gonna be a Dilophosaurus and like a Carnivores. Are they like planned to add in at some point, or what dinosaurs are? How many species are you gonna plan on putting in the stream?
So in this game, there'll probably be around 15.
15. Yeah,
maybe 20.
Decent amount.
It's because but the idea is Apollo is the only tameable dinosaur because the point is it's Car and Apollo's journey.
Yeah.
But you can do. We plan for things like you can go up to another dinosaur and pet him.
Yeah, or like I mean, they could also just as well be like background dinosaurs.
Right. Let's see if I do wonder if it is the mouse and keyboard just being really finicky, which is a problem when you're playing on PC. Yeah, you're doing everything I'm doing so far.
I can't move it.
Perfect. You're staying really clear for it. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Do I need to like walk over it with Apollo, or
walk over it? We'll just walk over it and then jump off it. So yeah, space. There you go. And then look up.
Oh.
Cool, it worked. I did it, Apollo. I got the egg.
Oh.
Grab the egg.
Doing great.
Yeah.
Nice. You can do it. Yeah, there you go. You got the egg. Perfect. You got the egg.
Right.
Now you can get one out of there.
Oh
dear.
Oh dear.
Oh, god damn it. So this is where Apollo has become the chosen one, and he likes to go through walls. So because we didn't make the colliders thick enough, because right now the colliders are based on the object planes. That means that because Apollo's AI is a bit finicky, he just likes going through walls. So he's omnipresent, kind of like a ghost, I guess. So we're doing good. Right. In fact, your game's loading quicker than mine.
Oh really?
Yeah. Right, there we go. So remember not to walk in there with him.
Do I have to
jump off his back?
Jump off like now?
Yeah, so jump off now. And then walk up to the wall. Walk up to the door, sorry.
There might be a way around.
Might be a way around. Apollo, you wait here. Okay, cool.
Right back.
See if you can now walk along the thing. Yes? Yeah, okay, thank God. Right. So obviously you've got a little platforming section here. To use Kaya and Apollo's
Right, let's move over there.
Nice, good job.
There we go.
So like we used a lot of inspiration from like old platformers like Banjo-Kazooie. Just because like those are really fun games.
Oh, there we go. Slice it.
Oh, perfect. You don't even need to say.
Yeah.
And then you can make him charge. Yeah, if you make him charge, he'll charge through the door. So if you point at the floor.
Ah,
there
we
he
go.
is.
Oh god.
Oh god! You pissed him off.
So, which one do I go? Left or right? Oh, I came from the left, right.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be riding on it, just in case.
Yeah, just in case. So, if you... This area chamber is really cool, so if you use your spirit sense, all of the glyphs should light up.
Like this?
There you go. Yeah, like that. So if you look at... there you go, do it again there.
There's something over there.
Okay, let me just check. There's
Yeah,
gotta
if you
be...
jump in... Yeah, perfect, yeah. Very good job. So if you press it there,
RS.
everything should light up.
RS? Like last time?
There you go.
Oh,
Spirit
no.
sense will just bring them all up. There you go. So everything's glowing. So that's the idea. So
I mean, it says
all of
something
the
I need
paints
to
you're
press RS,
seeing.
but if I do it like...
Don't
I
worry,
did it last time, it
it's
doesn't-
bugged. I can see it's bugged, so just ignore that.
Okay, so it's not like
Um,
important to the to the program,
No,
right?
no, it's not. So you can just jump back around. The idea of showing off the fact that so a lot of the paint in the game is made of bioluminescent algae.
Oh.
And that's what the Lunarians use as their light source instead of fire.
Oh.
So the idea
do they
is that the
cook them?
bacteria, so the bacteria feeds on sunlight and energy, and in return it lights up the environment.
Oh, interesting. So, how do humans cook stuff then?
Well, I guess they do use fire, but not as a light source. They use it
Oh, I
for
see.
cooking.
That's all.
Um,
The drawbridge is up.
Okay,
We will
we'll
need
have
to
to
find
go
a way to
there.
get it open before we can both get
yeah.
across.
Oh hell yeah, you're doing it.
You know what would be a really easy way to fix this problem? If
Yeah?
like riding was disabled in the cave.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's anything that requires
Made it.
Apollo to be written here.
No. No, that's to be fair. We could just say
Just need to let
it's
the drawbridge down.
it might be dangerous to ride you, Apollo.
Yeah.
I'll keep on foot for now. Yeah, true. So you need to let the drawbridge down. So you might want to look up and break the drawbridge. I don't think Kai is that strong to break the drawbridge. Maybe there is a rope that you can break.
Over there.
Oh, beam it finicky. Yeah, so like, oh, you're almost there. You're almost there. You're so close.
There we go. Eh?
Okay, try just doing it off the raised. Run it. Yep.
There we go.
Perfect. There you go. Then do it again on that bit. Perfect. Good job. And then jump up there. And then press X on that. Get out close.
Bridge is down.
There we go.
Perfect. And it worked first try. Says that there is a bug that we know that happens, where like you'll cut it and then the drawbridge just won't fall down for some reason, and then you have to, if you click it again, then it will break.
Oh.
So you have to do it twice.
Well, that's not that much of a
I can
big
see the
problem.
way out.
Yeah.
Go.
Just a minor.
Oh, you're coming up to my favourite level. This one's going to require a bit of context.
So, this one or this? Where do I go?
The one coming up. Go forward. Perfect.
Oh. Wait.
Yeah, keep walking. It should work.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Get on his back. Get on his back. Get on his. Wait. Get on his back and walk up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why that happened.
That's why we needed Apollo.
That's that. I don't know why that happened.
Oh, I can see
Okay,
the
so-
Quetzals.
Yes, so for the context of this level, so Meteorite Media did a competition called the UK Games Fund and Transfuser Program, which gave us 3 months to work on a prototype. And this level was the prototype that we worked on. So everything you're seeing here, minus the parasaurs, was all done in 3 months.
Wow. It really makes me think that the game, like developing a game, takes a long time.
It's taken a long time. So like again, this is just one small
Oh, I can see the
small
dinosaurs.
section
Can
of
I
the
go
game.
there? Oh no, that's
No.
Let's go get stuck in the bridges.
Just walk across the bridge.
But don't explore. That's what when you do the full game.
Well, no, that's fine. So now what you can do is you can walk over to the
the bridge
river.
Once he goes. Okay.
Yeah. So there you go. If you walk over to the river now on your right, you can get up close with the parasols. There you go. They're over there.
Okay, can I like walk into the water? How does that work?
Yeah, they can walk. You can walk into the water. Just be careful. Okay, that. Okay, so that at least some. Uh oh.
Oh god, I just walked through.
Okay, so maybe go. Okay, I don't know. So you're not actually meant to be able to do that. So I have no idea what just happened. So you just phased through a collider. Oh, there's Apollo. Hello, buddy. So if you walk back to the other side, just in case. Okay, cool. So basically, there's a collider there that's meant to stop you from going across the bridge, and you're just meant to be able to interact, like listen to them graze and drink.
Oh.
And make their little honks. But it seems like that collider may have been deleted, and there is also a Quetzalcoatlus that comes down.
Yeah, I saw that guy like just
about.
swooping past.
There you go. Oh, bless him. Yeah, so this was the first level we developed. So over by the waterfall, there's a shoal of coelacanths
jumping.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Aren't they supposed to be like deep water fish?
Well, to be fair, coelacanths can be found back then. They could be found everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
So there were
river fish.
These guys are freshwater ones. And the idea is that Kaya's the world is continuing to to continue on. So Kaya and Apollo should too. So the theme of the game is continuing forward despite difficulty.
Oh, look at that! It's a Chasmosaur statue. Huh.
Yeah. So one of the Dinosaur Whisperer's first dinosaurs was a Chasmosaurus.
Oh, is that a reference to Dinotopia?
Yes.
No way.
Yep. So the Dinosaur Whisperer technically had 3 dinosaurs, but the first one, or his last one, was a Chasmosaurus. And the idea is that he trained 5 disciples in order to spread his teaching across the planet, or across the land, I guess, because they don't really have any concept of what a planet is. And one of them decided to be a douchebag. And the Chasmosaurus and the first Whisperer. Oh, perfect! You did it without any effort. Nice. If you go to the left over there, yeah, perfect. So do you see that shining painting on your right? That right there, right in front of you.
That?
The painting's glowing. There we go. So that is a drawing of the five disciples.
Oh.
And one of them decided that he'd rather use dinosaurs as a way to control people and use them for nefarious purposes. So him and the first Whisperer fought each other. So he was forcibly controlling a dinosaur, and the first Whisperer and his Chasmosaurus fought them. Both of them lost their lives, but all of them fell into the rivers that flow through Kaya's world. Oh. And the rivers started glowing blue.
But that's why the water's blue.
Yeah, exactly. So their life force was returned to the Earth, and that is why they used the light sourcing as their source of lighting. And other cool things that it does is there's actually once Kaya and Apollo complete their journey, they actually get matching tattoos that are made from the bioluminescent algae.
Oh.
And that's just kind of another level of like you can tame a dinosaur, but being connected with your dinosaur fundamentally is something completely different.
True.
Again, like think of like how Hiccup and Toothless have that thing where Toothless needs Hiccup to be able to fly, at least for the first couple of films. And like they have that like signature bond together. It's kind of the same thing, but like just more markings and more design elements that both characters have together, in order to like feel connected to each other. And like again, anyone can really tame a dinosaur, but being a Whisperer means you're just
Apollo's running away.
Yeah, well, Apollo, where have you gone? Oh, he's gone bored. He has a bored behaviour, so he got bored.
Oh.
So it's kind of like Sage Malachi. If you remember earlier, I mentioned the fact that he started controlling dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That offering of the egg was meant to be spiritually to this guy in order to help him control another dinosaur that's in the game that may or may not be Guardian.
Oh, I see.
So you and Apollo are going to need to find a way to fight against these forces.
That guy, the fifth guy,
yeah.
like the fourth.
Yeah, so the bad guy is a ancestor of Sage Malachi.
So this guy's like the bad guy, right?
Yeah, this is the bad guy. Yeah.
Ah.
He's a big meanie.
Right. Boom.
Technically speaking, you are done, but there is a way to complete this puzzle.
Oh, wait, what is this puzzle? Right, let me see.
So,
oh, I see.
Yeah, perhaps it involves. Oh, there he is. He's not meant to show up yet. So yes, that is a Sinosauropteryx. And it is a spirit guide, so that will actually help you find areas of interest.
Is this a jumper level? Am I doing it correctly?
You can actually complete it by doing this. That isn't the intended way, but if you are good enough at platforming, you can do this.
I'm awful at platforming, but I will do this.
Okay. Give it a couple. Give it a couple of tries. But if you can't do it, I'll show you I'll tell you the main way to do it.
Oh. Think outside the box, Lopho. Right.
Yeah, you got this. You got this. You got this.
Oh wait. So is this the right way or?
No, it is not the right way to do it.
Oh, I see.
But it isn't the right way, but you can do it. I've witnessed people that I imagine are twice as young as we are complete this puzzle this way.
Oh, I think I know. No. Is ledging not possible? Oh wait, if I go back. Oh,
yeah, to be fair, someone has done it that way. Someone has done it that way. Hug the if you really want to do it this way, hug the centerpiece as you jump around.
Oh. Oh, I think I know. You just jump over there, right?
Yes. So, like, if you watch my stream really quick,
yeah,
maybe not on the stream itself, but like you can basically hug this wall and climb up it.
Hold up. Let me see.
So get here, hug this corner.
Right, let me just.
It's a bit finicky, but you can get around.
Hold up. Right, there we go.
Oh. See, this is what I mean. This isn't the intended way of doing it, but you can jump around to get to that bit there. Because I've just done it like 4 times. No!
Oh, it's on the last stage.
Oh!
Oh,
so close. But yeah, this literally is not the way to complete the puzzle, but you can do it. But yeah, that is the way you can jump that high.
I see. So, what is the intended way?
So, if you use Spirit Sense outside, press R.
Look
at why is that statue? Well, why is that pillar glowing?
Oh,
what do you think
it's got ledges.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I see.
You should just.
I need to Roblox jump across. Oh, I can just like do this.
Yeah, you can just do that. Yeah, that is. See, in the future game, that would be done automatically through a system, but because we haven't got that implemented, we just do it like this, so you can do it automatically. Oh, you were so close. There's even a third way to complete this puzzle.
Oh wow!
Remember, Apollo is 2 tons heavier than you. What do you think you could do to that pillar if you can't get across?
I guess I could destroy it. Oh, what?
Yeah. Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. So that view. So if you quickly look to your right and look at the view. Look up. There you go. Look at the mountain lines. On your left. Yeah, on your left. Look your left. That's right. There you go. There you go. So look at the snow-capped mountains.
Oh. Yeah.
So the next plan for development really is to make that space playable.
Oh, that all the
so
way
the
that small
idea
base
is
area over there on the top of the mountain.
yeah. So like the area around it and the bottom bit. The idea is we want to make that playable. So it's kind of like it's not open world because open world games are expensive.
They're hard to make too.
But like yeah, it's illusional open world. So it looks big, but it isn't.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things you can do from a game design perspective to hide game
I
stuff.
remember Pa talking about how one of the
So you just found something called the lunar fragments,
to create shrines that help
and it's a part of this one big object which can be used by Dinosaur Whisperers to guide them.
So where's the Sinnoh?
Sinnoh, he's disappeared because you found your objective.
Oh no, it's there.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, so he's trying to help you find where you need to go.
Oh.
It's called the
It's not a visible dinosaur.
No,
It's a
no,
spirit.
it's a spirit.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a spirit guide.
That's so cool.
And then you have completed the game.
Yeah! Finally! After four
Good
tries,
job.
I've done it. Oh, so that's what this crescent like thing was. Or did this get added in because I completed this?
So the idea is that the spirit guide. So the two things it can do is it helps you find dialogue prompts, and it helps you find the way you need to go. So if you get lost, it will spawn and show you where you need to go, but you can only see it through spirit sense.
Oh, I see. I was like wondering if that was like an actual physical dinosaur. Oh, but it was like a model. Oh.
There are science Rodrixes in the game, and there is a orange version of the science Rodrix.
Yeah, because they are orange.
Yeah, exactly. But they are. What's the word? They are. How do I phrase it? Not implemented.
Ah.
They're not implemented yet. So the only Sino that's in the game right now is the Spirit. Spirit Sino. Or, the Spirit Sino is what we usually tend to call it. But that is all we've made. So, in terms of Kai's Vale, the idea is we're polishing the demo. There's nothing really we can do with it anymore with it right now, just because it requires a lot of people to actually make Kai's Vale. And that is really expensive, and game development is really expensive. So we're just fixing the bugs that we have in there now, and then we're just going to keep polishing it and then present it to publishers and be like, can we have a load of money to make the game? We're also working on another game that I cannot name drop right now. But it also involves dinosaurs.
Oh! Well,
and it's
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, it's in the similar vein to Kai's Vale. It's first person. How can I say this without doing too many spoilers? It's first person. It's set 400 years in the future from now, in a post-apocalyptic setting. And you are a young adventurer exploring the aftermath of an event which caused dinosaurs to come into our world.
Ah, interesting.
But it's not a horror game. It's not a kill dinosaur game. We're very much staying in the camp of dinosaurs are animals and they should be treated as animals. Think of it as a game that you could turn on and turn your brain off and just live in the game for a little bit.
So when is that releasing?
So, there's going to be a Kickstarter for it in October. We are going to announce it in September.
Still gonna take a while. So how long until Kai's Vale comes out? Like, what's like the plan?
So the plan is, this game that we're making now is a lot cheaper to make than Kai's Vale. Because
really?
Kai's Vale, so Kai's Vale is pushing at least £500,000 to make, and no one's going to give us that as our first game. So this game is meant to help us reach Kai's Vale, getting a publisher, but we're still working on it. So it's not like we're just stopping. So like I'm still building out all the lore and stuff. I'm still making a plan, all the levels that are going in, all the dinosaurs going in. So I'm the planner essentially for the company. And because Kai's Vale is my baby, I'm basically designing the entire game. And then once this new game comes out, we will have the best way I can phrase it is we'll have the clout to ask for more money for Kai's Vale.
Oh, yeah, that's
So we can get
smart thinking.
We can make the game that we want. Yeah, exactly, and that's kind of the plan. So when you ask me when Kai's Vale's going to come out, because of how uncertain the game industry is, I can't really give you an answer. A game's ready when it's ready.
Yeah, it's always is. But like, I was like, I wasn't like asking like a set date. I was like, all right, around like what time it would come out?
2025.
Oh, it takes a while.
Yeah, it's going to take a while. So this new project is going to take about a year to make. Maybe a little bit less, depending on certain factors. But there is a chance that we could get it out earlier. Maybe there is a chance we could do that. But what's the word? It's one of those things we're just gonna have to be. We're gonna have to see. The game industry as a whole is like, for every one studio you see succeed, you don't see the thousands of studios that fail.
True.
There's always a chance that we won't make it, and I'm not going to pretend that might not happen.
Yep.
But we're going to do our best to make sure that we can at least get a game out. And my plan is that even if things don't work out, I'm still going to be working on Kai's Vale, get some industry experience, then come back. Okay, we're gonna give this game a shot. So it will be around. Kai's Vale will be around for a long time because it's kind of like that kind of game that what is it? My dev mentor said. It's like Kai's Vale is like an ex-girlfriend that you still love. You just can't let them go. And yeah, for us, it's like a passion project we just can't let go because we really want to make the game. It's a game that isn't really around, and there's a lot of interest in it, and that really helps us when we're having conversations with publishers because we can go, this game has gotten us 700 followers. We're opening up our community kid Discord. We can say the number of people that, and if we opened a Kickstarter for Kai's Vale, we go, well, this many people back to Kickstarter. Help give us the rest of the money. But because Kai's Vale is so expensive, we can't just slap our metaphorical hand on the table and ask Kickstarter. So for just people to ask for like £500,000 to make the game, that's never going to happen.
True.
So it's very much a mixed bag of stuff. But we always want to be open and transparent regarding, where stuff is going, because we do genuinely love Kai's Vale, and we're gonna maybe do something where we're gonna put out a guide for people to design OCs for Kai's Vale. So like you can design your own dinosaur and human in the game, or not the game, sorry. Design your own human and dinosaur in the world that the game is set in. Very clear distinction, because making models and stuff like that is expensive and time consuming. And the only humans that are going to be in the game, the only human that is going to be in the game is Kaya.
Oh, what about the villain then?
I'm not going to fully answer that question because of a spoiler.
Oh, all right then.
It's like let's just say he won't be. Let's say he won't be all human. He won't all be all human. But yeah, so that's kind of like where Kai's Vale is going. We just want to be transparent about stuff like that because we know people like Kai's Vale and we like Kai's Vale just as much as other people do. You're still going to see updates from it. You're still going to see like concept art for the dinosaurs we're going to work on. There's going to be Deinonychus in the game. We have full plans to add some of the big guys like the Diplodocus and the Apatosaurus. Smaller ones as well. We do have concepts for Microraptors that can go in the game. And obviously, Guardian, the star of the show that's based off Sue, she's going to be in the game. But that's still going to take time to do. And right now, our other game, in order to make sure we can go to publisher and like put our hands on the table and say, give us a shitload of money and we'll make the best dinosaur game there ever was, we need to do our other game first. And then Kai's Vale, while still being worked on, is going to be worked on to a lesser degree, but you'll still be seeing updates on it. So like you'll be hearing things like lore things, so like finding out what's going on with Kai's tribe, finding out things like even the daily lives of like the people that are in Kai's tribe, because we've written them in a way that they are real in that world, and they do have a schedule. They have roles as a society. Kaya is the daughter of the chief of the tribe, and she has this immense pressure on her to live up to those expectations of her tribe. And they don't really like the fact that she's never been able to tame a dinosaur before. And the only time she did, no one saw it because they've all been kidnapped. And that was Apollo. And obviously they're going to be at odds because Apollo attacked the village.
I wish
so
that,
she's tamed.
I think your story would be great with cutscenes actually in the game.
Oh god, yeah, 100%.
Without like cutscenes, I don't really get how you could explain it into the game without cutscenes.
Yeah, we have this one of the earlier versions of the game. We had something so they were kind of like storyboards, but like souped up storyboards. That sort of explained stuff that was going on. So the original demo, which took place in that last level, originally Kaya woke up from a nightmare, and that version of the demo actually had it so Kaya and Apollo already knew each other and know each other for quite some time. And then we decided, so we have a choice for the player. So the player can either come into this game with, knowing that Kaya and Apollo already know each other, right? And they're coming midway into their I'm using the phrase relationship as companionship, or we do it instead where this is Kaya and Apollo's first adventure. And we ultimately decided to do it as their first adventure because we want the player to be getting the same feelings that Kaya is feeling throughout the adventure. And the only way you can really do that is if the player and Kaya start at the same place.
True.
So that version of Kaya's Vale will be a game that happens after the first one, if things all go to plan. And I'm using if just because, like I said, the game industry is a very rough place to be as a developer. We're hopeful. We can't make any promises, but we do genuinely want to work on Kaya's Vale. It's kind of a case of we need to figure out the steps in order to make the game we want to make.
True. Well, I'll be looking forward. Hit me up if the next, if the other post-apocalyptic dinosaur game comes out, because I'm a sucker for all things dinosaur. So yeah, I'll be sure to play that.
Yeah, we'll be so what we'll be doing is we'll be sending out a private build to streamers, YouTubers, and people that we want to promote the Kickstarter essentially.
Make sure to send me first.
You're gonna be added. You're gonna get it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And essentially we're gonna do a competition where you essentially gonna help people are gonna help us reach our Kickstarter goal, and when you leave a comment once you've backed a project, you can write a comment. The comment that mentions the comments that have the most people that have helped back the project will get included in that game in some way, shape, or form. So for example, I don't know. Let's imagine the Gaming Beaver. I don't know. God forbid that actually happens. That'd be crazy. Let's say that he's managed to get 500 people to back the project, and of all the content creators that we've sent them out to, he's the one who gives them the most. He would be able to directly impact the game in some way, shape, or form as something like a wanted posters / looking for posters, and it has his face on it, for example, or a statue of a beaver with a controller is in the game as a collectible. And that's obviously a huge reference to him. What about you?
What about me?
I mean, if you did do it, I mean, you could have something where we've actually thought about VTubers and what we do. And the current plan is we would turn your avatar into a plush in the game.
Yeah, yes, a plush.
Yeah, it'd be that's the plan for that. And but it's very flexible. The idea is they'll either be in the game as an environmental prop or as an actual collectible.
All right,
that you collect.
Well, I'm looking forward to your new extra game, and I'm also looking forward to Kaya. So yes, I hope you guys all thought how bad this beta was. So now you guys can download the game, and you guys can actually see how I played it. So you guys don't actually have to get confused of what to do. So and let's hope that the things that happen to me doesn't happen to you guys when you guys are testing a demo. So
Yeah, and if it does, you know, we're not a studio that's going to give people shit for telling us what's going on with the game. So our DMs at Meteorite_media and Twitter are open. So you can literally just, if you're able to, record the bugs happening or some screenshots, and then fire them in our DMs, and then we'll respond to you.
Yeah. And not only that, the community Discord is launching in a couple of days. So make sure to join that.
It's tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow it happens.
Actually. Yeah.
We're in here right now. They don't know that, but we are. We're literally in our gaming chat right now.
Yeah, actually. where do you download it? You downloaded it in their website. I'm gonna put it up in the description, and I'm actually gonna put it in the linked comment right now. Actually, let me just go ahead. Put it up.
And then could you link our Twitter as well, my good sir?
Yes.
Please, sir. Can you link our Twitter?
Yeah, I will do that. So, because, don't worry, because I'm actually going to edit this VOD and make it a separate video out of it so that people don't have to watch through like 1.5 hours. It will be around 15 minutes. So, yeah, I usually tend to edit my videos and stuff. So, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
If you haven't enjoyed this episode, leave a like. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And I hope you guys enjoyed this demo. It was a bit wonky, but hey, I really enjoyed it. I love that extra surprise of a Sinosauropteryx at the end. So, yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, if you enjoyed this live stream, leave a like. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, may the Jurassic Spirit with you. Bye-bye!
See you later, everybody!